Hello friends, welcome to this detailed session on the time study. In this video, we will explore different types of time study methods, their applications and best practices. Introduction to time study. Time study is the scientific technique used to analyze work processes and measure the time taken to complete a task. It helps industries to improve efficiency, reduce delays and optimize resources. History of the time study was originated in the late 19th century with Frederick Taylor, known as the father of scientific management. His studies based on the increasing worker efficiency through the systematic observation and measurement. Then later, Frank and Lillian Gilbert introduced motion time studies, which complemented the time study by analyzing efficiency of the physical movements, and these early contributions form the basis of the modern work measurement techniques. And objectives of the time study. The primary goal of the time study is to determine the standard time required to complete a task in normal working conditions, and by analyzing work processes, organization can eliminate the inefficiencies. It can optimize the resource allocations and set the fair work rates, and this leads to better productivity and improved workflow management. Uh, Types of time study methods. There are several methods used in the time study. Each are suitable for the different types of work environments. And the stopwatch method is the most common, where the task times are recorded directly. And PMTS is for the predetermined time values to specific motions. PMTS is basically concerning on the motions. And work sampling, it observes the random work periods to estimate the efficiency. And then standard data method, it uses the historical time records. And last one is the synthetic time study, which divides the task into smaller elements for the precise measurement. Let's explore this in the detail. First one is the direct time study. It is also known as the stopwatch method. And the stopwatch method is a technique used to measure the time taken by worker to complete the specific task. It involves using the stopwatch to record the duration of each element of the job for the multiple times to ensure accuracy, and the observed time is then adjusted using the performance rating factor to determine the normal time. Allowances for the fatigue and delay and personal needs are added to the calculate the standard time. This method helps in the setting benchmarks, improving productivity and optimizing work processes. Next one is the predetermined motion time system. PMTS is a work measurement technique where the basic human motions like reach, move, grasp are assigned standard times, and these times are based on the industrial data and do not require direct observations of the worker. It allows engineers to estimate the time requirements during the planning stage of the job or project setups. And systems like MTM, that is the method time measurement, and most Maynard operation sequence technique are commonly used PMTS tools, and these methods helps in designing efficient work processes and setting realistic labor standards. And then next one is the work sampling. It is a technique where the random observations are taken over the time to estimate the proportion of time spent on the different tasks. This method is especially useful in the industries where the continuous observation is not practical. It helps in analyzing worker efficiency, machine utilization, and overall productivity. And the standard data method, it uses the previously collected time data for the similar task instead of conducting new time study, and organization can refer to establish the time records, and making this method highly efficient for the repetitive tasks. It saves time and resources while maintaining the accuracy. Then the synthetic time study. Synthetic time study involves the determining time standards by summing the predetermined times for each element of the task. It uses data from the time study libraries or PMTS systems instead of the real time observations. And this method is efficient when similar tasks are performed repeatedly across the different operations, and it saves time and efforts compared to the conducting full stopwatch study for the each task. And synthetic time study is particularly useful in the mass production and repetitive manufacturing environments. And then the process time study template, and this is the sample template. We can use it in the any process for the time study, and we have to record the time values for the approximate 10 times for the more accuracy. Here we can write the process name and observer name and then date, and here we can mention the process steps, and we can break it into the different components, and we can record the times here for the each work component, and then we can take the average of these times, including the rating factors and operational conditions. And using time study techniques, it provides the several benefits: better efficiency, reduces delays, and we can calculate the wages for the particular process, and it can also standardize the process. It is the key tool in the lean manufacturing and industrial management. And then challenges in the time study. Despite of its advantages, time study has some challenges. Like it requires the very skilled analyst who has experience in the time study, and during the time study, workers may resist the being observed, uh, because they will get the extra work, or for this reason some workers being resisted for this. And additionally, accuracy depends on the proper data collection, and work condition must be remain consistent for the reliable results. To conclude, the time study is the powerful technique for the improving work processes and productivity. And by selecting right method and ensuring continuous improvement, business can achieve the greater efficiency and success. Thank you for watching.